Hi guys, and welcome back to Wheezy Junction for what seems to be a hell of a long time. Update or episode number 9. There is a reason for that. A few personal problems and a little bit of health issues has basically prevented me in doing what I've been trying to do for probably about maybe 3.5 weeks. We're all okay now, we're all through it. And it's just a case of slowly getting back up there and doing a few bits and pieces. But yeah, it's all going well, and we are well underway with the Cirencester build. I know I left you last time with that, but that's on the go. So as you'll see in the footage that's coming up, we've done all the planning, we've done a bit of homework, and in effect we're making it happen. But as I say, it's been a bit slow because of health issues and a few other bits going on, and obviously this little channel is mainly set up for me to vlog what I've been doing and how I've been doing it. It is nice having a channel with guys following you and you know, giving you all the comments, and I love reading it all. I spent a hell of a lot of time over the last 3 or 4 weeks with watching you guys doing your bit, and I've seen some cracking stuff coming out. So yeah, keep that up, because even when we're not doing anything, you're entertaining. It's very good. So I'm going to give you a little bit of the history to follow with the Cirencester build, and just to give you a little bit of background into what I'm trying to do. So yeah, thanks for looking in. If you like it, at the end obviously subscribe and like and share the video. I don't get anything out of it, it's just pure having people watching your videos shows me that I'm doing something right. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you towards the end. Cheers guys. So Cirencester Station is part of the Cirencester branch line, which is a 5-mile single track line from Kemble, which was the first picture you saw there. The station was opened in 1841, and it was at the time owned by the Cheltenham and Great Western Union Railway, and the Kemble extension to Gloucester was done by GWR in 1845, and they then took over the branch line from Cirencester. Unfortunately, it was in decline in the 1950s, so they introduced rail cars, but it sadly, with the beach enclosures, it wasn't to be, and it was sadly dismantled in 1964. The site of the old goods yard is now our Waitrose in Cirencester, and as you can see, the bypass is basically where the old line used to run. So our scratch building of the town station, which has had various guises over the years, is going to be basically based on this and the following images. We've got a lovely canopy to make there, lots and lots of work and very intricate details that hopefully I can replicate. And at the end of the platform was quite a long goods shed, or quite a large goods shed. So hopefully that's going to be replicated in its full entirety as well. Lots of work, as you can see, lots of great details to go in, as well as the Cirencester signal box, which I've already sort of made up but really to repaint, and a little engine shed that they had obviously down the bottom of the yard. So yeah, lots and lots of work to be done on the Cirencester build, but sadly this is all that's left from that goods shed view today. So it's sad, but the plan is a good one, and we're well underway. What was very obvious right from the outset was that the actual Cirencester build was quite a large plan, so I needed to look at the space I had available with a board, and we ended up putting a 12 inch by I think it was 19-inch extension on the back which takes us right up to a little wardrobe door. So we've left enough room for that to be open, hence the slope on it, which has given me much more room to work within the plan of Cirencester's old station yard. And as you can see from the plan of the track being laid out, I've managed to achieve more or less everything that was and is within the Cirencester build. What this also allowed me to do is, in the space you see at the back there, I can actually now put myself a little bit of storage and add a fiddle yard behind a bit of a scenic break, which will give me a lot more places to store some of the locos and the trains that will be used within the area. After a lot of research with local historians and local organisations, trying to get the plan of the Cirencester station building was a bit of a nightmare, because I need to scratch build that. It's not something you can just buy in a kit. I did manage to get the plans, and I managed to scale them down into N gauge, 2mm to 1 foot. So the result was this mock-up in 2mm mount board, the scaled down version in N scale of Cirencester Station, the town station, within the complex of Cirencester Station Yard. Obviously it is just a mock-up. There's lots and lots of things to add to this, roofing, windows, etc, but it is just a mock-up, as I've said before. Canopies and obviously platform, but once put on scene it should look pretty good. So the track has been started to be laid properly with some point motors put in to switch in the points. So yeah, Cirencester build, I'm very pleased to announce, is well underway at long last. Point motors for Cirencester are with the Pico, the solenoid motors, owing to the fact that I bought a load and I've got them hanging around. So with the Gaugemaster Auto Frogs, that will be Cirencester controlled fully, points wise. It did occur to me that going back sometime last couple of updates, I mentioned the back scenes, but I never actually mentioned that I static grassed the embankment and put some bushes and bits and brought that to life, together with a little bit of horsehair hedging. It was done. I never actually documented it within any updates, so there we are, just some shots of the hedging and the embankment that's now been static grassed, and I think looking very good, along with the TMD. All sets it off very well indeed. I've also started some work on some Kestrel Designs house kits, terrace house kits from Gaugemaster. Very cheap, very easy to build, with a little bit of imagination, a paintbrush and some LEDs. You can actually make these things look really good. I've used some Sankey Scenic displays and I think they look pretty awesome. I've also started work on where the shops and the houses are going to be housed. A little bit of a lesson there: if you're going to put foam down, just plan it a little bit better than I have. I've had to dig most of it back out, but it's all going to come together in the end. So as we've sort of left Tetbury behind now, I did find a fellow modeller who has done a replication of a coach company that ran during the period I'm aiming at, some OBs, some little Bedford OB. So he very kindly done me one. So thanks very much, Gordon. It's an excellent model and looks very good on the station. So on the day I upload this, which is November the 11th, lest we forget, of course, Armistice Day, this is the work I've done today. It's surprising what you can do when you can get out there and do it. More about this next time, guys, but thanks once again for watching. Please leave any comments you want. Like, share, subscribe. It's going well and everything's back to normal. Thanks once again for looking in. See you next time. Bye for now.